Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And salutations to all you brothers out there pushing this word in love, truth, sincerity, and humility. Once again, it's the brother Shatir from the Chicago camp coming back to you with what I hope is another quick and edifying sit down. And this is going on in the UK. It says, can't even live in 2022. UK men threatened to stab two Transformers uh, got pressed just by seeing them eat at a restaurant. And I have to say, man, these, I mean, they on a super carnal level, but they in the right spirit. Okay. You shouldn't have to walk around and look at Transformers. Okay. We should live in a day and age where it shouldn't be more than meets the eye. It should be what it is. You look at a man and you like, oh, that's a man. You look at a woman and yeah, that's a woman. Okay, in this day and age, when you look at a man or a woman, you like, ooh, is that or I don't know. That it's like I tell all men, brothers and people in the world, look, if you got to question that shit, don't even approach. Seriously, just don't even approach. All right, but these guys are in the right spirit because, as I said before, this shit is an abomination. So we're gonna let this play and then get some scripture. No, get the fuck out now. Get out now. Stop out now. Get out now. You come back, shank you both in the house. We'll shank you up, we'll go. We're live, man. Get out of the shop now. Take her back now. Take her fucking back. Take her back. Take her back. Take her back. Get the fuck out now, bro. Get out now. Get out now. Get out now. Get out. Get out. Get out the shop down. Yeah, let's go. Get out the shop, man. Get out the shop. Hurry up. Take the fucking food. Take out the food. Fuck off. Get out the food. Get out. Get out.
Don't fucking come here again. Don't fucking come here again, you batty man.
Old Benjamin. Get out of here, you batty man. But yeah, man, this hey man, this is oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Make this real quick. Jeremiah 51 and it's 6. It says, flee out of the midst of Babylon. Okay, that matches up with that arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. It says, flee out the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Okay, you got to flee out of this place because, as the scripture said before, this is not our rest. It is heavily polluted. All right, it will destroy us with a sword destruction. All right, you stay in this place long enough. All right, you start to get tainted. It starts to wear on you. It is really vexing. It's extremely vexing to just see all these abominations taking place. And it says, flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity. All right. Make sure you don't get caught up in the judgment. For this is the time of Yahweh's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense, a reward for their wickedness. It says, Babylon hath been a golden cup in Yahweh's hand that made all the earth drunken. It says, the nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. Okay, and a huge agenda that's been pushed all across the world is this rainbow alphabet lifestyle. Okay, and as you can see in this video, you still have got, you can tell these are still worldly niggas, but that at least in this video right here, they have That's a righteous act. They're in a righteous mindset. Okay, because you shouldn't have to sit down in a restaurant and just tolerate seeing some thing, okay, some walking Baphomet parading all around like this is normal. It's like this shit is not normal. This is not normal. All right. This is why Lot was vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. What was that in conversation? Okay. 2 Peter 2 and 7. It says, and delivered just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. Okay. And it's funny because these guys, I mean, granted they're worldly, but even they're vexed with the filthy conversation. It don't mean speech is the mindset of these people, their attitude, their behavior. Now, if you got worldly niggas who are vexed with this, how much more a man of the Lord? That's why the scripture says, set a mark on the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations, right? That's in Ezekiel. And it says, Ezekiel 9 and 4, and Yahweh saith unto them, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. As I said before, this whole alphabet rainbow agenda is extremely vexing. Look at that little that nigga, Lil Nas X. All right, he has a video where you just got niggas dancing on their butt ass naked. All right, they trying so hard to shove this agenda down your throat and make you accept it, but folks are not accepting it. And then, as Dave Chappelle said, you speak on it. Oh my God, you're the worst villain of all time. I mean, there's only one other group of people that you really can't say nothing about by being the worst, without being the worst villain of the time, and you know who that is. That's the Balfour Declaration people. Okay, they're number one, and right up under them is the Alphabet Rainbow Crew. Can't say nothing about that. Can't protest against it. Can't do nothing. They just want you to take it. And it's vexing to just see that people want to accept this as normal. But the beautiful thing is this shit is backfiring. Because now, guess what? I saw an article where you had a bunch of women, natural women who were born naturally women, females, did not feel comfortable with somebody who was not naturally born a female. I'll put it that way. You have naturally born women who don't like the fact that these people who are not naturally born female are coming into their games, their establishment, the things that they do, and are just winning or beating the brakes off of them or taking money out of their hand. Because according to you all, we should accept them for what they want to do, would be women. But then guess what? you get mad when they apply for minority business loans and they get them, and you're like, well, what the hell? That's that person was not biologically born like me. You get bad when that person's not biologically born as you, but at the same time, you women fight for the cause for them to be accepted as a naturally born woman. So it's a beautiful thing that this shit is falling, but it's at the same, like I said, at the same time, it's very vexing, to see it. But it's still a good thing that you know even amongst guys in the world, that even amongst guys in the world, there's still some part of their spirit that knows, like, hey, this shit is not normal. I don't care what you say. I don't care how many times I see it in a magazine or TV or what you try to tell me. That shit is not natural. It is not natural to see a XY chromosome person undergo a surgery and have bigger titties than an Instagram chick or a Playboy model. Don't make any sense. But that's all I wanted to say on that. I hope you all were edified. Until the next time, we're gonna say shalom.